Here's your daily Premier League roundup and transfer window update. Let's get straight into it. Sky Sports report that AS Roma have confirmed their interest in West Ham's Mavropanos. From Petersburg via Sky Sports News, it reports that 3 Premier League clubs are pushing for Stefan Ortega. Fabrizio Romano reports that LAFC have already presented their initial proposal to Heung-min Son as the new star of their project. Decision is up to Son, and he'll speak to Thomas Frank and clarify his future as soon as possible. Spurs want to let Son decide about the next step in his career. Fabrizio Romano reports that Aston Villa have rejected an approach from Manchester United for Emi Martinez on a loan deal. Manchester United is still deciding internally with experienced goalkeepers and young goalkeepers as options. Le Mans from Royal Antwerp remains one of the main names. Fabrizio Romano reports that Manchester City agree a deal to sign James Trafford as new goalkeeper. Here we go. Deal in place with Burnley under the value of his £40 million buyback clause. Trafford said yes to Manchester City as Pep Guardiola wanted him. Newcastle are also informed about Trafford's decision. The Mirror Football report that Tottenham are open to selling Son Heung-min if they receive an offer between £15 and £20 million. Football London reports that Mikey Moore is keen for a loan move this season to ensure he gets regular first-team football for his development. Thomas Frank is going to make the final call on what to do with him. Mail Sport reports that Christian Romero will be the leading contender to become the next Tottenham captain if Heung-min Son departs for LAFC after the club's pre-season tour, which is now expected. Fabrizio Romano reports that Victor Gyökeres has just received written authorisation from Sporting to undergo his medical at Arsenal. Medical will take place on Saturday, with Swedish striker expected to land in London late Friday night. The saga is over. Fabrizio Romano provides more on the James Trafford and Manchester City exclusive story, and that he understands medical test will take place early next week, with the main part being on Monday. Man City are going to pay £27 million fee to Burnley for the goalkeeper. Next, Fabrizio Romano reports that Alexander Isak wants the Liverpool move. That's his priority. No talks with Al Hilal of Saudi Arabia or Premier League clubs in Chelsea or Manchester United. David Ornstein reports that Newcastle had the chance to close the James Trafford deal pre-Club World Cup, but Man City are not considering the 22-year-old goalkeeper, or they weren't, should I say, at that point. And Newcastle's offer was too low. But by the time the bid was raised and Man City arrived, they convinced the Burnley and England under-21s international. Sky Sports News report that Leeds United have made a bid in excess of £26 million for Feyenoord winger Igor Paxi. Sky Sports report that 2 of the Saudi Arabian Premier League top clubs are understood to be interested in signing Anthony from Manchester United. Sky Sports News report that Victor Gyökeres has been given the clearance to complete his £63.8 million move to Arsenal after a total agreement was reached with Sporting. Arsenal are set to pay a £55.1 million fixed fee plus £8.7 million in add-ons.